Hey everyone, welcome back to Batman-A-Thon. First I'd like to apologize for my last video. I didn't really realize it was going to be that long and got a little bit carried away. But this time it'll be a lot shorter because this time we're going to be talking about comic books, graphic novels, and books. And I haven't read them all, so there won't be too much to say about them. I just wanted to show you which ones I have or what I read and stuff. So let's get started with that. First off, we're going to be talking about the Batman Vault, which is a really cool book. It was kind of expensive, but it has a bunch of awesome stuff like information on old movies, the old serials. It's got a bunch of just stuff from all over the place. It's just really cool. It's really nice. Different artwork from different artists over the years. So it's a really nice book. If you guys can get your hands on it, if you're that much of a Batman fan, I definitely suggest it. The next thing I have is a coffee table type of book of the Batmobile, and this came out recently, and it literally goes through every single Batmobile ever. Here we go. Ever put on film. So you see they have different concept art of every different Batmobile. Right now this is all the Tumblr stuff, but like they get into like every aspect of it. Let's see. Here you see like a gallery just of all the different Batmobiles, which is really nice. So from 66, 89, the 95, the 97, and the 2005 Tumblr. But yeah, they're amazing. In every single Batmobile gets its own little section. See, so you get different things right there. That's one of my favorite Batmobiles of all time, the Michael Keaton one. First, here I have Batman Begins, the movie guide. And it really is just a lot of information on different things, characters, who they are, Batman. It's really cool, and I never really looked if there was ever a Batman, the Dark Knight one or the Dark Knight Rises, but if there is one, I'd like to get those too. So yeah. Next, I have here is the animated series, and as you guys know, I love the animated series. So this is an awesome, it's just a bunch of art, concept art, everything the Batman animated series you ever want to know, it's in this book. So it's one of my favorite books to come back and look at. So I mean, look at that, it's beautiful. And here's like a guide of all the different episodes. So it's really beautiful. Next up, I got this for my birthday, the Joker. It's just kind of like a complete history of the character. And as you can see, there's a lot of the animated series, comic books, different things, graphic novels. I actually just bought this one recently, so it's a bunch of just different stuff. Joker's my favorite villain, so this was just like a must-have for me. Alright, the next thing I got, this is a graphic novel called Batman Noel, and it's kind of like the Charles Dickens story of like with Scrooge and everything. I haven't been able to read it, but the freaking artwork is incredible. I haven't read it yet, so I can't really say if it's that good or not, but I mean the artwork alone is beautiful. I mean, look at how beautiful some of these shots are. It's very cinematic. The next one I was talking about was Joker by Brian Azzarello, And this one had that see right here, that panel. And this came out in 2008, and it resembles a lot like the Heath Ledger Joker. So nobody really knows if they got the idea from here, or if the movie got the idea from this book, or vice versa. But I mean, from what I hear, it's a really great book. I still haven't read it yet. Definitely plan to. This is a really nice book, as you can see there. The Killing Joke is one of the most iconic graphic novels in history. This is where, spoiler alert, this is where the Joker shoots Barbara Gordon and it cripples her and she becomes Oracle. So she's no longer Batgirl. And it's so good and so gritty too. I mean, if they were to make this into a movie, man, it'd have to be like rated R, seriously. Next I have here Batman, the New 52, Volume 1 of the Court of Owls. This is actually a very good story, and I'm really getting into it, and I still haven't read the following of the second volume, but whenever that comes out, I'm definitely going to get it. This is just amazing. There's a new killer in town, and it's just it's like Batman has to fight this organization, and like throughout it just reveals a whole bunch of different things. As you can see, it's awesome. Look at that artwork, beautiful. Next thing I have here is Batman Earth 1. At first I didn't know what this was, but when I started reading it, oh man, it's so good. It's kind of like a different vision or version of Batman and his origins, I guess you can say. Alfred is a badass in this. That's all I want to say. Big time. So if you guys haven't read this, I would suggest picking this up big time. It's one of my new favorite stories. So very nice. Batman Heart of Hush. It's pretty good. Definitely worth reading. But if you guys can get your hands on just Hush by itself, definitely way better. So in the comic book world, there's actually a new Robin. So as you can see, Batman and Robin here. His name is Damian Wayne. This is actually Bruce Wayne's son, and you find that out here in this storyline, Batman and Son. It's Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne. They have a kid, and in this series, Batman is actually Dick Grayson. So I'm not really sure how that happens. I haven't read it all, and so I need to find out why Dick Grayson is Batman. Damian Wayne is Robin, and what happened to Bruce Wayne. Here we have Batman Under the Red Hood, kind of the same as the movie, and it's so good. It's so good. It was almost exact copy of what the movie was, except this is a lot more detailed. So it's really good. Definitely worth checking out if you're a Batman fan and you want to know what happened to Jason Todd. Definitely. Speaking of Jason Todd, A Death in the Family, and this is the iconic story where Jason Todd, the Robin after Dick Grayson, is killed by the Joker, and it's just insane. But it was made in '88, so if you guys aren't used to like seeing these color palettes and everything, that's what they used to look like. So I mean, still a great storyline. There it is, kaboom, and that's where the infamous story takes place right there. But it's a great story. It definitely changed the entire mythos of Batman Forever. The next three I have are Batman Haunted Knight, Dark Victory, and The Long Halloween. This is the first book of the series, and this is said to be one of the major influences in the Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, which is really, really awesome. So definitely it's a must read if you're a Batman fan. Dark Victory continues the story. I mean, it's just freaking awesome. It's very stylized, beautiful, beautiful book. And Dark Victory, Haunted Night. I mean, I heard this isn't as good, but still worth checking out, especially if you've already read some of these other books. The next two I wanted to talk about are Batman Year One and The Dark Knight Returns. Now, these are some of the most iconic stories in the Batman history. Like, this is regarded to be the Batman origin story. So anybody who knows the origin story, a lot of it was influenced by this book right here, and it's so cinematic, beautiful. I was listening to the commentary on the movie, and they said that they would just take the panels from here and put them into the storyboards, which is awesome because this is such a good book. Definitely worth checking out. And of course, Batman The Dark Knight Returns. It's another great book. Beautiful. This also just got turned into an animated film, and it's so awesome. Definitely worth a read if you're any kind of Batman fan. Frank Miller, Batman. Batman Arkham Asylum, and this is not actually based on the game or anything. The game isn't based on this, but it's just it's got the script in the back. But I mean, this is extremely stylized. I mean, look at how beautiful and crazy all this artwork is. I mean, it's gorgeous. Now, if this was into like an animated film and shot kind of the way that it's drawn, my God, this would this would definitely be a very rated R movie. Another Frank Miller book, which I actually did not like a lot, mostly because of the dialogue. Batman and Robin All Stars, and the artwork is beautiful. It's done by Jim Lee, but my God, just the way that Batman talks in this, I hated it. And he didn't do that with any of his other movies, but here, Batman's a total cocky guy, and I just did not like it. Next one is Batman Hush, which is a great storyline. This book fleshes out all the different characters in the Batman mythos. So you get to see Joker, Harley Quinn, Two-Face, every Poison Ivy, everyone. It's almost like everyone is involved in this story arc. Even Clayface, and I hardly ever see Clayface in anything. So it's a really, really good story. I would love to see this into an animated film, definitely. The last graphic novel I have is by Kevin Smith, the film director, and this is a fanboy, definitely. Kevin Smith is one of the biggest Batman fans out there, and of course this is, his fantasy of just being able to tell a Batman story. So it's a really, really good story. The last thing I wanted to show was what I'm currently reading right now, which is Death of the Family, and it's Batman from the New 52. This is issue number 13 in the Return of the Joker, and it's just incredible. It's so sick. You literally have to read these, because this is the issue 14 right here. It's so amazing, and it's gonna be connecting into other story arcs that I'm not even reading. So I don't know how I'm gonna catch up on that, but definitely some of the best stuff out there right now. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Batman-A-Thon. Also, links down below if you guys like to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much everything. They'll be down below. Also, I wanted to just also say Breaking Bad. It's a parody of Bane and Breaking Bad. Once again, I got that on Ript Apparel. And, you know, just go check out that website. They have awesome shirts every single day. I'm sure, you know, if you don't like Batman, there's always going to be something different that you'll like. Also, next time we'll be talking about toys and figures that I've collected over the years. When I was a kid, I still have a bunch of Batman toys. So, it'll be kind of cool to go back and look at that stuff. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.